Hello everybody, welcome to Country Boy Cooking with Marshall today. We're outside finally. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Georgia. The birds are chirping, the wind's blowing a little bit, but I'm gonna show you how to make some of the most fantastic onion rings you'll ever taste in your life. I'm gonna show you 3 different ways of doing it. These things are super easy to make. Don't you hate going to a restaurant and you get your onion rings and they're all greasy and soggy and the batter's not even staying on them? Don't you just hate that? Well, I'm gonna show you how to show them how to make it right today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. Okay, what you simply wanna do is just cut your ends off your onions. Okay, go ahead and discard the ends. Now from right here, we're gonna cut these onions probably around 3/8 of an inch. I like to get them just a little bit more than a 1/4 inch, maybe even a 1/2 inch. Slice straight down. Now what you want to do is just separate them, see that? Separate them out. I'm gonna put them in my bowl here when I separate them out. You get your slices, just poke the middle out like that, see that? They just come apart so easy. Try to keep them whole, try to keep them in a ring, but if it breaks, it's not a deal killer. Oh, forget this. That's easier. Okay, I'm gonna get all these and put them in my bowl. All right, everybody, while the beautiful birds are over there chirping, I'm gonna show you how to do this. You're gonna wanna try this. Your kids will love it, adults alike. This right here, especially when you go to the fair and they got some good onion rings. So what I got right here, I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour going in with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Get it in there. Going in with 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, now right here's where I differ at sometimes on my recipes. A lot of these recipes for onion rings, they'll call for paprika, but what I like to use is onion powder. Why not? Put it in that batter. I'm putting 1 tablespoon in. I'm getting that flavor in there. This is onion powder now, not onion salt. Going in. All right, now I'm gonna go in with probably around, I'd say about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. About a 1/2 teaspoon. And let's go in with some pepper. Ain't nothing like this good old ground pepper. About a 1/2 teaspoon to do it. Now what we want to do is just whisk this up, get it all together. Okay, now that we've got all the flour and everything incorporated together, I'm going in with right at a cup of sparkling water. See that? Sparkling water. Some people use beer. I don't. I like using the sparkling water. I'm gonna go in with about a cup, but I'm gonna stop about 3/4 of a cup. Make sure it's not too runny. But even if you do get it thick or thin, you can adjust it. See, I need more. See that fizz in that? That's gonna make this stuff so light. You're looking for about a pancake consistency. See, it's a little too thick. I'll put just a little bit more. Look at them bubbles in there, y'all. That is going to really make this thing nice and light and crunchy. Okay, see that? See, it's like pancake batter. All right, here's the next step. In another bowl, I got just regular flour, all-purpose flour, like I got in this. All right, let's get these delicious things started. All I'm gonna simply do, everybody, is get my onion rings. I'm putting them in the dry flour first, going in there first. I'm getting that coating on it. I want that dry flour all over that thing. This is gonna make the batter stick to it real good. It ain't gonna be falling off like it does sometimes in restaurants. See that? Now I'm gonna put it in the batter. Get another one, go into the flour. Just get a little simple coating on it and go into the batter. Now we'll flip them over, make sure we get that batter on it. See that? Now from the batter, I'm gonna shake it off. We're going into the panko first. All 3 of them. Put it right there and get you some of this and sprinkle it all over it. Get it well coated. Now it's going right here. All right, let's go in with another one. Take it out. Shake all that batter you can off. Go into the panko. Use your free hand like this. It's easier like this. You won't get it all over your utensils. Look there, just pack that goodness on there. You can get it. All right, now right here's the 3 pancos. Now we're going in with the Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. Take our onions, put it in the flour, get a good coating of flour on it. Put it in the batter. I'm gonna get about 3 like that for the regular breadcrumbs. Flour. So you get a good coating on it. Go into your batter. Now let's bring these up and put them in the regular breadcrumbs that is Italian flavored. Look at that, how pretty. You can't go wrong. I just like that crunch of this. This right here is just as good though. It's just really a different texture. Shake it off. All right, put it over there. Okay, now we're going in with 3 with just the batter on it. Flip it, get it on there, get it real good on there. Put it over here on the rack. Last but not least one. All right, let's get these right here in the oil. Let me show you what they look like. I'm gonna put 3 in at one time. This is the panko going in. Just sit them down in there real easy. You know, the panko almost looks like it's got coconut on it. That's the texture it has. Look at that, how beautiful they fry up. We're gonna let these things fry for a couple of minutes on each side. Just keep your eye on them. The brownness you like when you take them off. I'll have to flip these in a minute. Okay, let's flip them. It's been about a minute and a half. Look at that, how golden brown. That is some pretty stuff. We're gonna let it go for another good minute, minute and a half on this side. It's better to get these off on a wire rack than to put paper towel in a bowl because the paper towel will make this thing soggy on the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna call these done. Let me get these off and I'll show you the last one. Oh my. Shake your grease off. See if I can get that up close so you can get a good view of it. See that crust on it? That's not going nowhere. That's not gonna be falling off when you eat it. Okay, here's the last one. Look at that, how beautiful. Okay, now we're going in with the breadcrumbs, the regular breadcrumbs. I got my oil here right at 375. This is so fun to do outside, everybody. Get out of that kitchen, get outside and let's cook. Flip them over. Okay, these beautiful things are done. Look at that. Now we're going in with just the batter. Just the batter, put them 3 in. See the batter, it puffs out automatically. Let this here go for a couple of minutes, then I'll show you what all 3 sets look like. All right, it's been about a minute, I'm gonna flip them over. I love these things all 3 ways I'm showing you. Fantastic. From just the batter to just regular breadcrumbs to the panko breadcrumbs, that's more coarse. Ain't this easy? There's nothing hard about this. Just be careful with your oil. If you've got a deep fryer, it'll be even better. I like making stuff in cast iron. I've got a good deep fryer. Y'all have seen it on shows. But I just love doing outside stuff in a nice cast iron pan. Okay, I'm calling these done. See that with just the batter on it? Okay, let's walk around here and see what they look like, everybody. Look at that. Let me get close. There's the panko. See how crunchy that looks? Here's the regular breadcrumbs, but it was Italian seasoned, flavored up. It's real good. And here are the ones with just batter on them. Now these are the more traditional ones here. The breadcrumbs on the outside of these things, and especially the panko. Panko's gonna be my #1 because I like making sauces for this, and I'll show y'all some sauces sometimes. but most of the time I like to just eat it with plain ketchup. Let's get this camera set up and let me do a taste test for you. Hey, and by the way, as soon as you get your onion rings out on the rack, go ahead and hit them with a light coating of salt. That's when I like putting my salt on. I also like using seasoned salt, and this right here is my favorite. I know it says slap your mama, but it's some good stuff, y'all, and I'm not selling it neither, so I'm just letting you know if you want to go find you something at the grocery store that's good, this is some good stuff. I'm gonna put just a little bit of it on them. Like I say, you can use regular salt, whatever you want to use. Let's pick these things up and test them. I'm gonna show you what they look like to start with. Right here's the one with just the batter. See that? See how golden that is? Look at that. It looks like on the inside. Now let's see what it tastes like. That's good. It really is. Just the regular kind. That's the traditional way. That's good. Don't forget to salt them right after you put them on your rack. But that's good. Now let's go for the breaded Italian. See what that's like? That is so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's see what it tastes like. That is much better than just the batter alone. It really is. Especially with the seasoned breadcrumbs. Listen to that crunch. All right, now let's go for the panko, my favorite. Look what that looks like. Look how pretty that is. You crunch into it. Notice the batter's not trying to slide off the onion. Let's give it a try. That's the winner. This is plainly the winner, everybody. And again, this is what it looks like. That is the stuff right there. Other brands that have it too, as long as it says Japanese style bread flakes. This right here's like flakes. This is not crumb, and man, it really puts the texture on it. Check it out again. I'll bring another one up. Look at that, how pretty that is. Right here's the Italian seasoned plain breadcrumbs, and right here's the panko. See the difference? Look at that. This one's got a lot better crunch. This one right here's got a good flavor in it too, but you can also season these pancos with your favorite seasoning too, instead of just having them plain. But plain is good enough, I'm telling you. But if you want to season them like these breadcrumbs are, Italian style or any kind of style you like, you can do the same thing with these pancos, but these are plain. Look at the difference. Okay, right here's one with just the batter with it. See that? There all three of them are. And to me, the clear winner is the panko. Now see, that didn't take that long to show y'all how to make the best onion rings you'll ever taste, your family ever taste. You'll wonder why they're so greasy in the restaurant sometimes. Not all of them are now. There's some good restaurants out there that's got some great onion rings, but boy, I've tasted some doozies before, and I know you have too. So learn to make them at home right here. Look, the ticket to it is your onion, make sure you put it in your dry flour first before you go into the batter. That way it's going to suck that moisture off that onion. And when you put it in that flour, it's going to be like an adhesive that's going to grab a hold of that batter. Keep it on there. Then you're going to roll it in that panko or breadcrumb, and boy, oh boy, it's going to take it to the next level. Thank y'all for watching today on Country Boy Cooking, where Jesus is Lord of all this beautiful weather and everything. God bless y'all. Until next time.